Race 3, winner number is number 8, King VISERYS from Dare to Dream Racing. Pete Buerta. Pete, well done.
Thank you so much, Vicky.
Funny thing about jockeys choosing to lap the field, sometimes you curse them, this time you can praise Richard.
Yeah, it wasn't nice to watch. Started stressing a little bit, and he's such a funny horse. I mean, he's got all the ability. I keep saying, like, he's got the ability to walk a race. Like, it's just about whether he wants to do it. And you know, halfway up the straight, I'm like, please don't hit him, because I'm starting to think if you give him a smack, he's going to dig his toes in. He's just one of those horses, you know. But I think it was a fantastic win. I'm so happy that he finally won for all the connections, and well done to Richard. He always manages to get the best out of a horse at the end, and he's not the easiest of horses. He's just a funny horse, but I'm just so happy you won. So very happy.
Pete, going into our stint at Hollywoodbets Durbanville, you were a little bit on edge because last year this time you didn't have the best run. It's been quite a memorable time this year.
Vicky, I don't want them to go to Kenilworth. I want them to stay here. Yeah, you know, my first 2 seasons I just couldn't have a winner at Durbanville, and then at the end of last season things started coming right, and you know, this season when we were coming here I was like, oh, yeah, my horses just don't run at Durbanville, and where we are right now, I don't want them to go to Kenilworth. I just want to stay right where we are. Things are going well, but you know, it just is like that in racing. You get that little period where everything goes well for you, and that's where I'm at the moment. I wish I could stick a spike in the wheel, but obviously it's, you know, we just got to stay positive and keep working hard, and hopefully we can take this across to Kenilworth.
Well, I think when all of this comes through, it's not only the support of your clients, obviously, of all the riders, but your family and that, and also having the sponsor on board. I think it's just must be so rewarding.
Yeah, Vicky, I've got a lot of support. I got to say, all my owners and that have been so good and supportive, and it's very, very nice. It makes my life a little bit easier. A lot of help from my family, Carl. The grooms have also been doing quite well, and I know I fight with them a lot, but they've been doing quite well. I actually fought with this groom today. Things are just going very well. And World Sports Betting, yeah, thank you very much. Well done to them.
Well done, Pete.
Thank you, Vicky.
Next up, Richard Free standing in the wings. And Richard, like I said to Pete, sometimes when jockeys, I'm going to call it a rogue decision, you either get sworn at or complimented. So why did you make the move?
I'll keep that to myself, I think. Lovely win. He's been a tricky horse. I've ridden him in the past, and I sort of gave up on him a couple of months back because I just couldn't get him to win. And today, he's the type of horse that just sort of switched off and laid back, and if you chase him, he gets sour, and he doesn't like it. But you know, coming just before we started taking the bend, JP's horse just sort of took the bridle, and I saw everything in front of him all starting to take a proper sit on their horses and starting to check it, and I was going to go deep, because JP was really in trouble, and I sort of just went with him, and it just felt like the right thing to do, and got around, and I said, well, today we're racing, I've got you. Yeah, it was the first time we're going to be experiencing, where the bridle's been thrown at him, and, let him gallop, and he's not the type of horse that you want to give a smack to, because he can dig his toes in, but it just felt through the turn like it's the right thing to do, which it wasn't, and then felt him, and I was like, okay, I messed that up. So I went a little bit longer with the hands, and I gave him one more just before the line, and he did it again. I was like, okay, I'll just keep bouncing him and just keep coaxing. So it was a good one. Well done to Team Buerta. Lovely little stable, and they deserve all the horses that come to them. They just keep turning them out and working on their own pattern and getting things going. So, I always say to the public out there, support the little guy. There's nothing wrong with it. He can train a horse. He's a good horseman. He's got a good team behind him, and they come here every meeting and they have winners. So the proof is in the pudding. So well done to him and his team, and also to his owners and to my sponsors at Richmond.
Well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
There you go. Richard Freeze giving us the lowdown with number 8, King VISERYS, who is the winner of race 3. So everyone's happy.